Hi everyone, Crafty Lori here, and I wanted to show you a very easy washcloth that you can make with cotton yarn. And this is a crochet project. These work up quick, and I really like them because the stitches aren't far apart, but it's just not all single crochet, so there's a double crochet in there, so they work up really quick. You can kind of see the pattern. These are my favorite, and these sell really well, like at craft fairs. And I'm making a bunch to give away as Christmas gifts. And I put a bar of soap with it, a handmade bar of soap with these. This is 4-ply cotton yarn. And I'm going to start with a slip knot. And this is an eye hook, an eye crochet hook, and it's a 5.5 millimeters. And I start with a slip knot, and then I'm going to chain 25. And that's 25 chains. And then when I start the second row, I'm counting this chain as row 1. So then for the second row, I'm going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So that's a single crochet. And then in the next chain, it's a double crochet. And I'm going to repeat that all the way across. So single crochet and then double crochet. And then when I get to the last stitch, you're always going to end in a double crochet. So that's how you can tell if you've missed a stitch or if you put too many stitches in a chain stitch. You'll always end in a double crochet. So if you ended in a single crochet, something went wrong. And then I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to turn my work. And then the single crochet is going to go in this next stitch right here, right there. Not in this one, but in the one closest to the hook. So I'm going to single crochet, and then in the next stitch, it's going to be a double crochet. And as you can see, this was the single crochet, so I'm going to double crochet in the single crochet, and then in my next stitch, it'll be a single crochet in the double crochet. So it's always the opposite stitch on top of the next stitch. So single crochet, then double crochet. And that's how you can tell you're on track. Is the single crochet will always be on the double crochet, and the double crochet will always be on top of the single crochet. And you do that all the way across. And then when you get towards the end, always remember you're going to end in a double crochet because it gets kind of bunched up here, so it's hard to see where the stitches go. But here's my double crochet, so I know the next stitch is a single crochet. And then I know I have to end in a double crochet, so that means there's another stitch right there. So double crochet. Chain 1, turn your work, and then you're going to start with a single crochet, and you're going to start right next to the chain there. And again, single crochet, double crochet. Single crochet, and then in the next stitch, a double crochet. And you do this for 20 rows, and that's counting the starting chain. So we'll come back after I do 20 rows, and I'll show you how to finish off. Okay, and I'm on my 20th row. So my next stitch is a double crochet, single crochet, and then in my last stitch it's a double crochet. And I have a loop on my hook, and then I've already cut the yarn because, well, actually it was the last little bit of yarn on the spool, so I lucked out there. And so I'm going to pull through, and then I will weave the end in, and I have my washcloth. And let's say you're crocheting and you lost count of your rows. You can tell how many rows you need by just folding it corner to corner. And if it's a square, if it matches up, that means it's square and you're finished. If it happened to look like this, that means you need one more row, but you get the idea. That's in case you don't count, or you forget to count, or you lose track. But like I said, these make great Christmas gifts, and they're 100% cotton, and there's all sorts of pretty colors to choose from when it comes to cotton yarn. This one's one of my favorites. And this is a good washcloth because it doesn't got huge holes in it, but it's still bumpy and it's thin. I don't like the super thick ones. And when these are washed, they're going to shrink up a bit. So that's why I like to use the I hook. I've tried making them with a G hook, but then when you wash them, they get too small. But that is my cotton washcloth, my cotton yarn washcloth. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye!